Hey guys, SJ here. We're with one of the MMA legends, Mr. Enson Inoue, who's doing a seminar here at the Expo. What brings you to New Zealand?
Actually, I came to do the seminar at the Expo, and this is my first time to New Zealand, so I was kind of excited to come and see what the country was like. Spent my first 3 hours at immigration though.
What happened at immigration?
They don't want me to go to sleep here. I can't sleep here. They want me to stay up. Took away all my sleeping pills.
It's a bit rough. And have you an opinion of the current state of MMA in New Zealand? What do you think about it?
I was kind of surprised because we kind of, in America, we were hit with this about 20 years ago. Because the police officer that came down to question me and the immigration officials, for one, didn't know what MMA meant. The second thing was the police officer made a comment to me like, oh, so you beat people for a living. And I'm thinking, oh man, that's what I used to get back in the day in America. So I was kind of surprised. I thought, you know, with UFC being so big, I thought that America, I mean, the whole mixed martial arts world has grown altogether, but I guess in certain countries it's still a little bit behind, yeah? I was surprised.
So you've fought some of the biggest names in MMA, including Randy Couture. Just give us a bit more detail on that. How has the whole career been for you?
When I was fighting, it wasn't about getting a belt. It was about trying to fight the best guy, and I basically wanted to see how tough I was in the world. And when I found that out, I decided to step back and not fight as much because I was about just trying to fight the guy who was on top at the time. So I fought Randy when he was the UFC champion. I fought Nogueira when he was a Pride champion. I fought Kerr when he seemed indestructible. So I was actually fighting all those fighters at that time. So for me, it was awesome because when you're walking in life, it's hard to step into the zone of fear to that level without getting into a life and death situation on the street. So I was actually lucky to actually step in with the hardest and so-called best fighters at the time, and still be in like a sport where they'd stop it if you get too hurt or something, you know.
And is there anything you're particularly excited about at this expo? Is there one thing you're looking forward to?
Well, I know New Zealand has a lot of good kickboxers, so I'm kind of interested and excited to, you know, bring the ground fighting to some of the kickboxers. Like, you know, I fought Enson Inoue. He's an awesome kickboxer. He wanted to build up his ground a little more. Even Jason here, you know. So I know there's a lot of, you know, a lot of the fighters that come out of New Zealand are strikers and are awesome strikers. So bringing the level up in the ground is kind of exciting for me. So I'm kind of looking forward to the seminar.
So you're talking a little bit more about disciplines there. Is there one that you do prefer? Do you prefer the ground game?
Yeah, I prefer the ground game. If you watch my fights, it doesn't look like that because I love to stand. But I can't go into the seminar. You're not going to see me teaching how to punch and kick because my punching and kicking is instinctive, and I probably do a lot of things you shouldn't be doing. So my whole thing is ground, submissions, positioning on the ground. Stick with what I'm good at.
Right. Now, do you have anything you want to say to all your fans out there in New Zealand?
I'm getting a good welcome. I didn't know people knew me here so much, and I'm pretty stoked about it. I look forward to seeing the country. I heard it's a really nice place. Looking forward to that. I mean, so far my majority of my time was back in immigration, so this is a nice start to it all.
How long are you here for?
All the way till the 10th.
The 10th. So have you got a bit of travel and stuff planned?
Yeah, well, actually the Nansen family's got everything planned, so I have no idea. I don't even know when the seminar is going to be, but I just left it up to them.
Awesome. Have you tried kinners before?
What's that?
It's a sea egg, the nice spiky kinner.
No.
From the sea?
No.
Do you like seafood at all?
Sorta.
Yeah. Have you heard of a hangi before?
What's that?
A hangi. Have you heard of a hangi?
No, what is that?
It's how we cook our food in the ground. We kind of dig a hole, cook it in the ground.
Oh, sounds cool though.
You tell the Nansen family to take you and get some kinners.
I'm sure they got a whole schedule planned for me. I'm sure that's in it.
Awesome. So after your New Zealand visit, what's next on the plans for you?
I'm doing a lot of relief work in Japan, so probably go back up north and bring some water to the people. And basically traveling a lot, making bracelets. I'm selling bracelets now, so basically making these, selling these, and trying to, the profits are helping me move up north. I'm just trying to help the people in Japan. They're in a crazy situation yet, even 2 years after the tsunami.
Pretty tragic. Mm-hmm. Well, thank you, Mr. Enson
Thank you.
Inoue.
All right.
Thanks so much. Good sport.